How far will American organizations go to make money? Does depression ever go away, or do we just get better at dealing with it? Why is race an issue? In the book Concussion by Jean Marie Lascaux, the main character Bennett Omalu asks himself those questions often. Ever since he was a kid, his family knew he was different and nurtured his differences. Instead of playing soccer with the other kids, he enjoyed staying inside making games out of bottle caps. Omalu was born in southeast Nigeria and experienced a lot of the political violence around his village. He used his bad experience at home to later motivate him out of the country and move to America. In America, Omalu had multiple degrees in medicine and was already in the works of pursuing another. There he met Cyril Wett, a forensic pathologist who employed Omalu and also took him under his wing. Wett was a laid-back boss and gave Omalu multiple assignments where he was able to feed his intellectual hunger. Separated from family and friendly connections, Omalu became depressed and started asking himself questions, like why do some depressed people commit suicide and some, like him, do not? He searched for ways to become more connected. He ended up joining a church where he soon became a favorite and friend of Father Carmen. As a coroner, Omalu discovered chronic traumatic encephalopathy in a former football player's brain. This finding raised questions about the effect of concussions on brain tissue and also pushed Omalu to find out more. He started studying more brains of deceased football players and kept finding the same thing: too many tau tangles. He then submitted a well-written research paper to the American Association of Neurosurgeons, which the NFL ridiculed. Later on, a colleague told him he simply didn't have the believability factor, which led Omalu to suspect racism was at play. The efforts to quiet Omalu only frustrated him. While working on a case involving a murder, Omalu felt like people were afraid and didn't like him. He told Father Carmen, "I'm trying to save a guy's life," and it was like he wanted to spit at me, like he would rather die of lethal injection than have a black guy help him. Although he was often discouraged, he knew he had to exploit the truth about the NFL. Even when his depression felt debilitating, Bennett Omalu never gave up. Read this inspiring story about what it takes to prove a multi-billion industry wrong. If you like dramatized nonfiction and like to see the drive it takes to succeed, then Concussion is the book you've been craving. You'll see why it's no surprise that it was rated the #1 book in 2015.